So I don't know if it will give us the de jure Kingdom of Jerusalem, or it will be the... I should probably know this all by heart by now, but I don't know if I can't remember how it works, and I think sometimes it changes. But, yeah, so what happens... it didn't show us, is it? It just says the Kingdom, yeah. I don't know, we'll find out, I suppose. Oh, that's a big army. I hope we can get over there and help. I think it might be too late, though. I think we're going to be too late. Unless, potentially? No, not quite. Let's get in then, help. Quick. Go, go, go. And England at the last moment, before all hope is about to be lost, come riding in across you've already landed at Ascalon, have rode south in the horses and cavalry, and despite the fact that we have hardly any cavalry, we'll hit them with cavalry, similar to what the Rohirrim were doing, and then all of a sudden our main infantry in line will just charge in, because we have a lot more infantry. Yeah. We do. Alright, hit. I finally stand ready before the destination of the crusade. With sword in hand, I am ready to storm the walls of Darum. The king is ready, and we all get the Crusader trait, which I will get them at. But yeah, everyone gets the Crusader trait, that's why I wanted to bring them all with us. And my relative over in there. Thingy. Oh, they finally ended the war. My god. No, they haven't. There's another one. Jesus Christ. Did Scotland lose that territory? Or are they still at war? I don't know. Anyway. I think this guy got it. Yes. You got the title. Our armies now stand poised to take part in the crusade of the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Excellent. And we're straight in the battle there. Hit him now. Oh yeah, put some shit in charge instead of my other guy. That's real smart of you, game. We go, victory is ours. We are the Williar. That's 5 mighty arms. Is he been captured by? Oh, we captured by. Okay, to the weapon there. Did we get the credit because we kicked their ass? No, probably not. I can't remember how it shows the. Yeah, we got him. We were involved in the big war. So, yeah, we were involved. Attrition's going to be a pain in the ass, but we'll carry on. How many men's he got left? Probably a lot more. That's proven to Giza. 13,000 men. He's still got quite a lot at his command. Are they following me? Don't know. Hit the 2,000 men there. Weaken our army as best we can. And my steward has died? Question mark? No. I think the guy had a point. I think has died. I'll give it to the old Bedford for now. You can do that. I don't really care. We have armies and wars to fight. There's a army coming to attack? Yeah, there was. Oh, I think because people are already at war with each other. We'll pop past the pyramids and just go have a look at 8,000. Yeah, they kind of fight amongst each other there, which isn't great, but there you go. We'll land here for now. This is the best place without loads of attrition, and Edgar's dead. So the whole Catholic branch I spent ages making is just dead. Great. I guess maybe we'll get the chance to recreate that again in the future, hopefully. Notice the Muslim armies move a lot bloody quicker than... Good God. What's this? Anyway, anyway, on to a whole other thing. My lord of Australian typing, I'm going to assume that he's just been told this while he's over in Jerusalem. As our country suffers under the strain of war, a young woman has come forward and declared the Lord spoken to her and instructed her to deliver us from the enemies of our land. She wears armour, wields a sword, and rides with the soldiers. Her name is Leofrin. She is said to be approaching your court at this very moment. So the young peasant should take the role of marshal or general. Fine. Meanwhile, back to the war, which is infinitely more important, rather than some woman coming to my court. I'm going to assume that that's my wife demon. That. Yeah, they seem awful a lot quicker than we got some. Yeah, we're being some of the guys joining us. We've taken the lead, which is how it damn well should be. No, they catch those guys before they escape. They've escaped. Whoops. Everyone's going to start building up men, which is good. We capture them before they escape. When men now find themselves in the bar in Al Qabar, as evening turns to night, an attractive serving girl seems to pay me a lot of interest. We're about to go to bed for night, she's clearly interested in joining. Would King Edward probably tempt himself with someone else? Probably. I mean, also another thing I would point out: Jerusalem's a very hot place. I've never been there myself, so I can't speak from experience. But from what I'm aware of, it's a very hot country. So generally, the beard's going. The beard's going. So yeah, I don't know if we have a smaller beard, but generally, I think the beard's gone. Even though a lot of people over there, but I think for an Englishman to suddenly arriving over into bloody into Holy Land, I think bloody hell it's hot. Let's shave my beard off for a start. What is my character like? Greedy, cynical. I mean, he has no real love for his other wife. He doesn't care. He just doesn't really give a shit. They're not a happy couple. They're sort of related by my aunt. So I think aren't we cousins actually? I think. Yeah, we're cousins. So, still a bit... So, I think, yeah, I mean, we don't really care that much for my wife. It's just it's more political marriage more than anything to secure the duchy of a Wissy and all that. So, I think, screw it. Would he bring her back to his court as a whole other thing? Would the king bring back this Muslim woman who's probably quite happy living over in the middle of nowhere? Screw it. Why not? It's so, like, bizarre, but at the same time, all for it. Why not? Demand religious conversion. See if she does accept. Okay, fine. We're fine with that. See if she converts to the faith. And she converts to the faith. Excellent. Yeah, we'll leave her around for now and see what happens. Maybe my wife might... Requesting divorce isn't going to happen, but she may suddenly take a sudden accent in that in regards to that. Find out though. We'll carry on pushing against their armies. Which I don't even know if that's actually Muslim men or we're just attacking them. On to Jerusalem then, shall we? We got out of the desert because it's terrible for attrition. There was a time where I used to call it nutrition for some really stupid reason. I don't know why I did that, but I did for some reason. And I have no idea why. Other than that, I'm just odd, strange. And there you go. A local merchant caravan approaches from on its way back home to what? Man, one of the peasants flashes me a huge grin. They find this is what CK3 is missing. There's not enough events. There's no personal combat drills in CK3. There's just not enough stuff for me to be interested, and that's why I'm not playing CK3. Until CK3 does add all that stuff, then I may pay it a bit more of attention. But for now, I'm not too bothered. A local merchant. Look at this. Where's? Yeah, I don't think we wouldn't hand over our valuables. I assume we're tracking around. Like my headcanon, she's still with us, riding around with the king. So I'm going to assume we'd think, oh, that's a nice dagger. We're greedy, so why the hell not? That's nice. A trinket from our time in the Middle East. Does it give us much in the way? Finally, Grotto dagger has a pommel set with sapphires and amethyst. Yeah, we'll take it back with us. Heartseeker. Oh yes, my sword. And the finger of Saint John. You never know, it might come in handy. It's my lucky trinket through the family. Anyway, we're here for Jerusalem. Let's besiege Jerusalem, shall we? Don't you dare get to Jerusalem for me. I'm getting there first. Alright, and we're leading the siege ourselves. Let's take the damn place. Okay. The nobles react. The realm complain. My king, the lords of the realm complain. They think it might unfit and strange young maid of low birth is allowed such a prominent position when there are noble lords who are much more well prepared and competent to your army. Some of them are asking if you are doing this to insult them. I haven't given any sort of titles. Person sent by God. It sounds rather heretical. Why is it forcing me to, like, say, yeah, we've taken her on? Have we? I'm confused. So, my god, I mean, probably not. Voice of Jesus. This very well could be from the Lord, so I'm inclined to listen. Let them moan, I am the king. That's, yeah. Joffrey said that once, and, he assassinated and died at the wedding, but, that aside, let's go for seats and temples and infantry. That's what we have most at the moment. Attrition's not fantastic, but we build a fort in the area. Hopefully reduce it a bit, if we can. Any other men? Not really much in the way of troops. Everyone wants the... When it's all after an update, you lose loads and loads of money to holding up men, and it's just the most broken thing in the entire game. Thankfully, that's been fixed, thank the gods. But before, it was just like the most broken thing ever. You raise your personal men, you're in debt. So, like, I remember, I'm pretty sure I did a crusade once before, and I was in debt in moments. It was just like the most stupid, like, ridiculous thing that wasn't tested at all. So yeah, it was just very stupid. I'm worrying about where the hell are the rest of their armies? Because I haven't seen them in a while. This happens sometimes, where they do this. They disappear, and suddenly, bang, they've turned up, and they just hit you really hard, and then you're in deep trouble. Let's see if I can find some of where his army might be. Ah, here we go. Over there. I think they're also... No, they're not fighting a rebellion. In the far south. Cairo down there. So they're scattered about, which is good. We'll take advantage of that for now. Oh, that's too far north. We'll leave it for now. Like, Siege 3 doesn't give you events during the desert, and like you can buy a dagger. It doesn't give you like events where you can pick up with some random woman. Like that isn't in Siege 2, to my knowledge. No, they're fine, cool. So for that reason, I'm not overly bothered about playing it. Hey, here we go. Here we go. Another event. Where is this in Siege 3? I missed this obviously, but no. As I walk through the streets of Jerusalem, suddenly feel someone bump into me. As a boy runs down the street, with pouch with a surprising like mine in my hands. How much money did it? 21 gold. Sorry, a lot. Yeah, we're not really. Yeah, I think maybe the king might acquire a few friends. There's not a lot of money left in it. Content. We're ambitious, we're not really. We'll make use of the kid. Some lowborn. I can see you convert him to Shia. I'm not going to. Yeah. We'll take him back to our court and not secret convert him to Shia. I don't care. We'll take him on. Mine. I don't really care about this guy that much. You can maybe become a squire or something down the line. Jerusalem's about to fall. Please accept this. Thank you. And convert him. Not convert him, but I'll give him a decent education essentially. As my other son, I will... I mean, he's not going to be much of a fighter now, he's club-footed. But he can still lead men into battle. It doesn't... Actually, yeah, the stats for... Because in CK 2 Game of Thrones, the stats for that, the personal combat skills like -40 or something like that. And but this guy, he might not be too bad. I'll get him to be educated by his brother. Eventually. Not now, he's free. But eventually, we do that. As for the other kid, we're... As for my friend, I can't really take him on the squire yet, but I will there. Jerusalem's about to fall. And who the fuck is this? Some twat has taken over my command. Yeah, I don't fucking think so. Cunt. Yeah, I have the bigger army, so you can go on, you twat. Yeah, we're leading the armies. Fuck off. Fuck you. I don't care about some woman in the middle of nowhere. I think it's a vassal anyway, so. Well, them getting credit. Well, anyway. One even at court, which I'm going to assume. Okay, in my head now, because she's with me. So maybe she's come over from Cumbria, but then she's come joined us at Jerusalem outside the city. So she's in court, inside, I'm going to assume, the siege camp, whatever. One evening at court, Leofric approached you and asked to speak with you in private. You agree, and both of you sit down for a talk in the chambers. Leofric speaks to you of her visions of Christ and the quest to save the country from the enemy. She speaks with passion, her simple honesty and fearful zeal, both coming across. She's looked you in the eyes. She declares a fierce loyalty and love for you as the chosen king. I am the chosen one! I am the you are quite impressed by her passion, intelligence, and sincerity. Fascinating. But King Edward, I mean, maybe. She must speak in some sort of way of like, she must speak in a way that's completely, like, in a way that's very holy to the king. That he's just completely like, wait, what? Jesus, is that you? No. He's reincarnated as a woman. No. I think in this single moment we may be getting, well, we're not zealous though, because we've got some guy who's, but then we have converted over to the faith, so it probably would be. Zeal. Okay. Leofric looks at you with tears of joy further in her eyes. My lord, you are the highest and also the wisest man in the realm. God shall guide you through me, and the people shall be saved. With the sword of righteousness in my hand, I guide me with wisdom and the will of God. We shall be victorious. Yeah, I'm all for it. We're immediately promoted to command, because why the hell not? Remove the 1,000 face guy, because he's kind of weird. Get her in the command. Screw my noble lords. Up yours. We're going to get someone with decent fervour and loyalty, which is, not many of my vassals have got much recently of that. This guy is trying to have me killed. I think that guy probably might have tried to have me, captured. Anyway, what was I going to do? Oh, yes. I think it's probably fitting now. I give myself a new nickname rather than the unlucky. I could make myself the Sword of Jesus, but I think that's a bit too much. The Crusader sounds better. There you go. King Edward the Crusader. Not quite the Lionheart like his father was, but the Crusader nonetheless. And that moment we shall siege and take Jerusalem. Mirror our armies. Yeah, English men and the banners of England are now flying high above Jerusalem. There's a couple of guys getting killed there, but I'm sure they can handle themselves. It's not a very Catholic thing to say, but I mean, yeah. Victory is ours. Continue to besiege Jerusalem. We've taken the holy city. Not sure what happens now. Do we need to keep sieging it out? I'm guessing we do. Get our war scut by keep sieging the places down. We must be leading the armies because obviously we can't do this. Did we get it? Oh, for fuck's sake. Some twat got it that I didn't even... Oh, for fuck's sake. We are standing at the damn gates of Jerusalem, and yet some utter random nobody is the king of Jerusalem. Bollocks. Utter rubbish. Alfred's got a sword, blade of the cross. Alfred's got a blade of the cross. No, he hasn't. He got a skull of Saint Christopher of Antioch. Interesting. Axe. Not very bothered. Yeah, what the fuck? Really? Really? He gave it to this fuck? That's... No. That's fucking annoying. God has granted Serene Doge Gerardo Peace of victory in the crusade. Who beat the main army? Who beat the main army? I mean, yeah, we came in the last minute, but who beat the army? It was English men, English blood that brought the fucking Muslim armies to heel. And yet, you give it, and then we sieged Jerusalem ourselves. We assaulted the walls. We've captured most of the other places. And yet he gives it to someone that isn't even English. Someone that did fuck all. Whereas we gave it blood, sweat, and tears, and they give it to somebody else. Praise God. Fuck God. No, praise God, but praise God, because this is not right. God has granted Serene Doge rather appease the victory in the Crusade for Jerusalem. Fucker. Who even is the Doge thing anyway? His great nephew? What the fuck? Being a return, new lands Jerusalem to what the fuck? The Pope has made an announcement about the victory and the virtues of the Crusader. True faith will protect us of the faith. British order. I miss it from Croatian Rome unity. It's gonna be like keen to combat the infidels since then. And yeah, he's giving it all to Italian people. Oh, that's right, he got a bit of territory as well, because reasons. She got some territory as well. Jerusalem should fucking be mine, but there you go. Yeah, I'm kind of miffed. I mean, to be fair, many probably think me as the rightful king of Jerusalem. We were at the damn gates, we led victory, and yet we got basically nothing. So I think in that moment, many of the lords that fought with us were fully aware that we had the bigger army, we had more men, we won that big battle, we sieged out Jerusalem, and yet the Pope gives us diddly squat. So I think, in a law-wise way, we are the rightful kings of Jerusalem, and I think in that mind I'm going to give myself a claim. Because reasons. Because we did all the damn work. Pretty much, that is my sole reason. We did all the work, we sieged Jerusalem, we kicked the crap out of that massive army, we even went to Cairo, we even fucking looked at their bloody walls instead of we marched to Jerusalem. Like, this is ridiculous. And we didn't damn get shit. That's not what to do. Oh, I lost the whole thing. Whoops. Yeah, I think many people agree. I think we should be given Jerusalem. Because we damn well fought for it. I didn't see much of the Italian army at all. They had hardly... Hang on, how many men did he have? If I go back to this... Wherever the hell he is. 5,000. We had much more than that. Obviously, most of our men have died, but we had more than that, and we had the backing of lots of other lords as well. And yet, still, it isn't given to us. So, bollocks. I call bollocks, to be honest. And I declare myself the rightful king of Jerusalem. Nope, nah. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to claim the title, not give myself the title. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Fine, we'll work with this. We'll say that the king, we've stripped we've marched in their army and said, fuck this, we're taking Jerusalem. And we've marched in there, we've got excommunicated in the process, because we would. Because we have just basically slaughtered our brothers. I can't even spell excommunicated, fuck. How do you spell that? I have no idea, it's just such a big word. It's too big of a word for me, I can't do it. Now, here we go. No. Click on the person first, thank you. Fuck off. What did I miss out? Oh, the... There we go. We would have been excommunicated. We went in there, stormed the walls, and... Which my plan was to give myself a claim. This has just backfired, but... We stormed the walls, and we've taken the castle of Jerusalem, basically, for ourselves, pretty much. Fuck everyone else, pretty much. There you go. We are now the Kingdom of Jerusalem, because we damn well deserve it. And as for the other guy, I don't really care that much about him. Screw him. It's our land. It's our land now. And we're now the Kings of Jerusalem. Fuck you guys. Is that the whole Tajir territory? It is, yeah. I thought it would be. It wasn't quite my plan, but yeah, it works. Oh no, I don't want to spam my... I'll leave my retinue here in case of attack, because this is like the land that's going to be on the border, or most likely to be attacked from our enemies. Okay. Not quite what I wanted. I wanted to give myself a claim, but I guess we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. But yeah, after the war, the Pope had given up the land to the Italians. The English were like, we're not having it. And immediately, when the Italians went in, declared themselves kings, the King Edward went in there with his sword and with the rest of his army, with the backing of his fellow lords and whatnot, and went in there and conquered the city. And took Jerusalem and seized power himself. The Pope immediately excommunicated King Edward immediately, but Edward was still known as the Crusader and the rightful king. And the Pope could do little to challenge his rule. He was the king. He had claimed Jerusalem for himself. The Italians were ousted out of the land. And suddenly, then that was that. In terms of titles, I don't know what the hell's who's got what, to be honest, but I think that's all been given out. Oh, he's dead. My sister's still alive. Form alliance with him. As for her, I don't think she's going to ban her. She won't ban the son, that's fine. But yeah, Jerusalem is now ours, which is interesting. I guess we're looking at wrapping the video up there. It wasn't quite my, of course, plan. Form Empire of the Outremer. Completely controls the region of the Near East. Interesting. Can we do that? What is the Near East? I'm not 100% sure what the Near East refers to. I don't know. Let's see if it shows me actually. If I go Jerusalem, Near East. Right, so we need to control pretty much all of Arabia, all of this down here, which is going to be a hell of a challenge. But I'm all for it. Let's do it. Let's give it a go. Let's do something new. Rather than us doing what we did with the last time when we played as a Plantagenet, just conquer England and whatnot. Let's conquer the fucking Holy Land, because that's going to be really interesting. I'm all for it. Let's do that. We need to make, of course, peace with our vassals here. But he's the heir to the king. Ah, dear. They've given out titles to all sorts of people. So these guys now, so if he dies, which he likely will with this, his heir is now the heir to Denmark. So that's going to be a lot of border gore there. Of course, we're on the rush here. We need to do it before my character dies. Who's the heir to Jerusalem then? How is the succession being dealt with? It's agnatic primogeniture. So there's only England that I need to worry about, but anything else goes to... Oh, perfect. Brilliant. Fantastic. I'll give it some thought. I may give my son Jerusalem, but I need to think about it. But I can't... But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I can give him... Yeah, I mean, I should have a moment's time before I kick the bucket, so it should be fine. Do we have a truce? Actually, we don't. Well, they have a lot of men to the point where they can probably outnumber us. Although, how weak could they hold significantly? Yeah, just to confirm, the Far East, that is... It's not Cyprus. It is a bit of the Byzantine Empire, though, which we're not exactly fans of. So I think we are going to have to form alliances here in this new land. And we may as well. The Seljuk Sultanate seems like a perfect example of an alliance, I think. Right, we want the best people around. So we're going to form alliance with the Seljuks. It's a bit of a break from the, I guess, law, if you would call it law. But at the same time, the English are here to stay. We are not here to bow to anyone's wishes. We are here to stay. We'll give him some, make him happy and give him that. We want to get to work with sterilizing all of this. Well, that's already Catholic, but we'll start with Jaffa. If we can secure Jaffa through Catholic rule, we can get our ships and men in nice and easy. Do we get any new titles? Now we also hold Jerusalem? Don't think so. Yeah. The King of Jerusalem. And yeah, we form an alliance with the Seljuks, which I think is a little bit of a break from the law, but I think it does make sense under the circumstances. He's keen for an alliance, fine, okay. It's because he's fighting... Against who? Oh, right, some random guys attacking him. But I think a target, because we have to focus on our enemies, so we have to focus entirely on the Caliph here. But we don't really have enough. If I can get the Seljuks on board, if they can finish that war, I can call them in. And we have 7,000 men, as well as 8,000. That's about, what's that, 16,000 together. Along with any other alliances we have, we can probably overpower him. But we need to, of course, get all our troops from England overwards. That's the only issue with this scenario. Is that all our forces, all our alliances are miles away. The King of Ireland's still an alliance. Scotland isn't. So yeah, I like this in turning the law. I think it's actually a good idea. We may even get a claim with France there, so maybe potentially we could possibly push France. We could push the Norman claim as well. Or we try and get an alliance with Scotland. But I think they're going to be too old, I think. Yeah. The King of we could possibly marry off to the actual King of France himself, rather than just, she's 10, he's 4. Which the French should? No, they won't. They were concerns. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, fine. Let's look at alliances elsewhere then. Instead of just alliances with the same... Yeah, this alliance will end at some point, so let's betroth him off to... No? Political concerns. Why? Because I've excommunicated? Probably. That is probably the reason why, actually, now that I think about it. Problem is, visiting Empire. As good of an alliance can be, it won't be... What's these guys doing? Attacking... As in a jihad. But I could try and betroth... No. But I could help you in that war, man. I don't know why I'm not doing it. Because we just turned up and invaded the land, that's why. What about the zero Sultanate? Let's probably turn this off. No accept. Good. Fine. That's alliance, I'll take that. He's being attacked by these guys. But we could probably help them, beat them back. So there's opportunity for us to help. Which I'm all for it, to be honest. Send him a gift of money. Form alliance. There's another alliance we can use against the enemies. Let's see if he calls me into the war. I'm happy to help him if he wants me to. Yeah, I will. Yeah, we'll prove our worth and start helping out our allies. We'll do the same for these guys as well. Right, we'll call the banners once again. We've said that a few times, haven't we? Right. We're losing 10 gold, but that's fine. Right, we'll gather up our men around here. That's about 2,500. I'll get you guys to go there. Everyone else goes to Jerusalem directly. For now. But I can, yeah. Yeah, send them towards Jerusalem for now. I can always move them about later on. These guys here will pick up the men from Middlesex. And they can grab some more men then. And then we'll move over down to deal with our enemies. There's our enemies here. He's got a few wars, actually. Oh, he's already won that one. Oh, no, he's won... Who's won this? Oh, he's... Oh, he's beaten him back. That's fine. So he's been dealt with. That's fine. I thought he was at war with someone else. No, it's just him. It's these guys who are causing some trouble. Right. That should give us 5,000 men. We'll land at Jaffa, bring our troops over to Jaffa, move them over westwards to join with them. And, you know, I will actually. Go for that. And then... Oh, yeah, what I'll do, I just select everyone to go over that area. And I can almost move them back. It's going to be easy that way. Go over there. And then... You guys go to Middlesex. As you're gathering up more men. Yep, there you go. And then you can gather up the forces from the central regions of England. And then we can all gather up and invade and kick the crap out of these Muslim states that have now picked a fight with the kings of Jerusalem. Which is a very interesting way to... I think this series to go, because I think it's a better way for it to go, because otherwise it's going to be another series where we just eventually conquer England, become the Empire of Britannia, and there we go. Becoming the Empire of Outram is a whole other thing, and I'm all for it, to be honest. I really want to do that. I think that would be quite interesting. We need to get prestige up there, which we can easily do by pushing the prestige. Get a fort built in Middlesex. We'll get a fort up in Jerusalem, unless it's still there. No, it won't be. we build a hospital. We're the more civilized people here. We want to get people to realise that we are here to, you know, keep people healthy. So building a hospital, I think, is the best way to go. Back in Westminster, to show it hasn't been forgotten, we'll continue to build up our capital in England as well. And go from there, really. I may call myself the Empire of Outremer, but I may slowly but surely turn to the British Empire. But I think for now, Outremer's fine. Yeah, that's probably that name will probably stay. But that's also for this 3 videos that we've done today. So that should give us a little while for recording. I'm thoroughly looking forward to this now. This should make the series a bit more interesting. Obviously now you'll be seeing a bit more of the, and you probably would have already seen it by now, the faction overviews for America's submods and other stuff as well. If you notice, we're starting to use our navy as well. British Empire, but slowly but surely becoming the British Empire. Next, we need to get our tea, don't we? We need to get over to India, which is more of a chance now if we take all of Arabia, which I kind of like to do. I don't really want to take over all of Egypt. I'd like to take over Arabia and then possibly expand our colonial empire into eventually into India, possibly maybe into Africa as well. And then obviously we can't go west. Maybe take a few. Maybe obviously expand up England a bit more, and take over the British Isles and whatnot. Be the eventual goal. Kick Norway out completely. Maybe take Iceland as well, just for shits and gigs. Possibly take Britannia and northern part of France. Maybe. Maybe grab a few of the smaller islands in the area. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, that's stuff for the future anyway. But anyway, this series probably has quite a while to go now. This has definitely lengthened the time the series is going to go on for. And it gives me more of a reasonable goal to work towards. We could even take Cyprus, maybe some of the Greek islands and whatnot. Yeah. There's a lot for us to do now, I think. And I think this series will only get more interesting. So with the whole Game of Thrones RPG series, I can't really give you an idea when that series will start. It will probably happen when this series ends. I could potentially look at maybe doing... 2 series where I just interchange one with the, whenever I finish the faction reviews, I'll replace it, say, with the RPG, and it'll be like once every 2 weeks, and the same for this. But we'll see how it goes. I don't want to put too much on my plate, and yeah, I don't want to put loads and loads on my plate, to be honest, because otherwise we're going to have too much stuff going on, and obviously I want to make sure every series is the best quality that I can do. As that's what I want to do. I don't want to have like loads and loads of stuff on the go because it gets too much. So yeah, we'll see how this goes every 2 weeks. Again, it sees how the submods go as well. I think once I finish up America's War of Conquest, the Divide and Conquer ones will take a lot longer to be done. So we'll see how it goes. Again, the Game of Thrones RPG game is a completely different game to what I'm normally used to recording, so I'm still going to do it, obviously, but I'm not going to prioritise it that much. It's not going to be much of a, right, we need to do this series before this time. I'm not overly bothered. Yeah, we'll get it done as best as we can, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But that is all for now. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys are thoroughly enjoying. I am as well. And I'm looking forward to seeing more with some of the other content we bring to you now with the submod as well. In fact, we're now hopefully uploading that alongside you now. You've already seen how the faction overviews are going. I hope you guys are enjoying that as well. And that is pretty much it. Obviously, we're carrying on with Jon Snow. Targaryen Dynasty will come out later on. And then we're doing the patching campaign, which will be quite good fun. And then we'll see how we go from there, really. And yeah, also, keep in mind, the pre-recording, that probably won't stop. I'll continue to pre-record. Because if I just record as and when I need to, I won't get through half the amount of series I want to. So, you know, personally, I want to get through some series and actually, you know, continue on, despite the fact if we're pre-recording or not. So, yeah. That may take an effect in terms of faction votes or polls, so maybe polls might slightly be cut down a lot more because obviously if I'm pre-recording so far ahead, then people aren't really going to be kept in the loop that much when it comes to what series I'm doing next. It might just be, you know, you'll see. But I'll keep with the polls as best I can, but no promises can be made for if they will continue forever, but we'll see. That's all for now. Thank you for watching, and until we see each other again, farewell.